Bruce Timm, executive producer on Batman Year One.
My name's Andrea Romano. I'm the voice director for Batman Year One.
Ever since the comic first came out, I was totally blown away by it when it first came out when we were back in the 80s. I thought it was a very serious and realistic version of Batman's origin story, and much more importantly, it's really the big surprise in the comic, and hopefully in the movie, if everybody's read the comic, is that it's really as much about Jim Gordon as it is about Batman. So that to me is the thing that makes it really interesting and unique.
You know, Bryan Cranston is a joy. He's just an incredibly talented actor, and I feel so fortunate that when we offer roles to actors like that they say yes, occasionally. More often yes than no. But it was a perfect role for him. He had the exact right maturity in his voice, and he's such a stellar actor that it didn't require very much other than showing him the material, getting out of his way, letting him do what he does, which is act, and just manipulating him a little bit here and there to get what we needed because he worked alone. He didn't record with the other actors, trying to remember what the other actor had done, Ben McKenzie as Batman, trying to remember what Ben had done so that I could read the line in from Batman before that, so that he could act off of it, react off of it, which I think is a really important part of acting, is the reacting part of it.
Everything on Batman Year One was about underplaying everything. It's like literally, making sure even all the performances and all the action scenes and everything is all really, really down to earth. I mean, you're not going to see Batman like jumping 20 feet in the air like a ninja in this movie. All the fight scenes are all really, very believable and very realistic. All the high-tech stuff, all of the Bat gear. It's like, I think the fanciest thing he has is a Bat, hang glider, So there's not even a Batmobile. So whereas Dark Knight, everything is exaggerated and elevated. It's like opera, It's really like, if, Dark Knight is like, Led Zeppelin, and Batman Year One is like, Merle Haggard. It's like they're that radically different. So we did do quite a bit of voiceover, not as much as in the comic. Just because they're literally talking all through the whole book, even in the middle of fight scenes and stuff, in their internal monologues. But it was a very important part of the comic, I thought, their inner voices. So we definitely kept a lot of the voiceovers in the movie. It just felt right to do it.